Hello and welcome everyone. My name is Dost and today I want to play some Diablo 2 Lord of Destruction. I played this game recently quite a lot. I'm playing single player and I'm playing this Paladin. And actually by now I've reached in Nightmare Act 5. This is Actually, I've never played this game so far in the past. Usually I've stopped at the end of normal because Nightmare was too difficult for me. But recently I've actually found some stuff which helped me continue in the game. And yeah, let's play some Act 5 with this Paladin. It's if you know a bit about Diablo 2, it's a Zealot build. So here it was maybe a bit hard to see, but basically I have a very quick attack, which hits the opponents up to 5 times. That's the main attack skill of this Paladin build. Here you can maybe see it well. Yeah, this is how he attacks. Let's assume I would not use this attack, and maybe also let's not use the aura for now. Then you can see the difference. So this is how he would attack normally. And if I go with my Zeal attack, then it looks like this, which is much quicker. Actually, the aura is also a big part of it. The aura also increases my attack speed and the damage the Paladin is dealing. So in Act 5 starts with a quest. I actually don't have the quest now, but I know how it is. I have to search for some demon here in this first area and kill it. Basically it's a champion. When I have defeated it, the quest is already done. So here you can see nicely that he has these multiple attacks. And I have a mercenary also. The mercenary is also pretty good because he has this slow aura, which makes the opponent's attack slower. And this is actually very good for myself because as long as they don't attack me, I can attack them. If they attack me and deal a significant amount of damage, I go into some hit recovery and cannot attack myself. Oh, and here's a minion. This was very easy to kill, but minions are always good because they provide much more experience. So then we have also found this shield here. It's not really good, but it has 4 sockets, so it could be good for some rune words if I'm ever going to replace this one, the rhyme shield. So let's keep it. Okay, I have also this flail in my inventory. I will put it into the storage later. I'm playing with Pluggy mod, so I have a very big storage and basically infinite storage. So I can keep all of the nice stuff I find. I find this very more convenient to play like this. I don't want to if I found something nice, I want to have it available later on. It's very hard to find good stuff in this game, I don't want to spend so much time playing this game that I want to find it over and over again. So if I find something useful, I will just store it for now. And maybe if I find a better 4-socket shield later on, I'll just replace this one with the new one. So I have another skill which upgrades my shield, increases the chance to block significantly. I should be at... oh, actually I'm not at maximum block chance anymore. So I should invest some more into dexterity to improve it when I level up. And then this also increases my defense, so reduces the likeliness that the opponents hit the paladin. And yeah. But I think one of the best things about it is that it's increasing the speed with which you block. And this is very significantly increased. Speed of everything you do in this game is measured in frames. So 1 second has 25 frames. So, and yeah, if you block, this usually takes, I don't know, 8 frames or something like this. But if you have this holy shield, it's reduced to 2 frames. So if opponents hit me and I block it with my shield, this is in general nice, but it still interrupts me and takes some time to block. And reducing this time to 2 seconds is very good. So then blocking becomes actually much more useful than if you take 8 or more frames to block. So I think for this reason most people play the skill. Of course also for the other 2 bonuses it gives. Oh, flawless topaz, I'll take that. But in total this is very strong. So okay. Here and yeah, this is the boss I have to kill for the first quest. So he has a lot of minions around. You have to be a bit careful in this game if you go into 2 big groups very quickly. If the opponents surround you, they're all gonna hit you, and then it can start to become difficult. Your character will be constantly blocking and then hit recovery and so on and so on, and you barely have the chance to deal any damage yourself. So for that reason, unless you're super well geared, it's better to not get surrounded by too many opponents. Don't know what this is. Let's see. Let's get some. Oops, no, don't want the bow. This is a helmet. Okay. Oh, very advanced one. Takes a lot of strength. I don't think I have use for this. And I have other bows with other helmets with 2 sockets. That's not a problem. Okay, so this completes the first quest in Act 5. It was actually very easy to deal with him. So I think the bonus that you get from this is that he sells stuff cheaper. I'm not sure if this adding sockets was now also a reward of this quest. Yes, okay, it was. Okay. So this is a very nice reward, adding sockets to an item. So you can choose any item which does not yet have a socket. Also, for example, such a set item helmet. And you can add a socket to it, at least to any of those items which can have sockets. Yeah, helmet, weapon, armor, and shield. Or you take a raw one. Yeah, not a magic one, just a basic item. I'm not sure, I probably don't really have any here. And it will, yeah, he will put the maximum amount of sockets into this item. There's some special stuff about item level and so on about it, but in general it works like this. So this is the plugin mod. So you only have this much space if you use this mod. And the nice thing about it, it also has a shared area, so I can put stuff here, and then if I play another character, I can reuse it. So I have some runes here that I found so far and farmed with my character. I also put the gems here in case I need them. Okay, normal scar. Okay, I already have those. I don't need to keep this. And then I have an area for shields, for example. And I have a 2 open socket shield here, but it's already a rare one, so I can put a rune word inside. But into such a basic shield, I can put a rune word. And I think 4 open socket was good because they can, in theory, put a spirit inside. I think spirit was a good one for my level or for my progress state. And I'm not sure, I may have the runes or may not. Okay, good. But no, was the first quest, was very quick. Let's have a look. I think I do the next quest as well. Finding soldiers in the Frigid Highlands. So here we're already in the Frigid Highlands, and here I have to search some barbarians, rescue them. So here you find different types of Anya, okay. And here we have Eldritch. Very good to farm him. That's probably also something I want to do afterwards. So he has a demon head. This is not sure if it's worth anything. Actually. So all of those normal minions, they don't provide very much experience, but the champions do. So yeah, I don't feel comfortable skipping all of those normal minions, but I'm also not gonna kill all of them. So if there's a free area and I think it's pretty safe to continue there, I just skip them. In these closed areas, I would rather kill most of them because it's easy to get surrounded and then you can easily die. So, but here is the first group of barbarians that I have to rescue. Okay, and I found a rune also. And a ring, and there's another boss. It's Undead Spectre hit and Cursed. So Cursed is actually very dangerous. When opponents are cursed, they can quickly deal tons of damage. In the sense they curse you, then this gives you a debuff, and then you take twice as much damage, I think. That was actually the first time I died with this character was when I got cursed. So, and then it was 1 or 2 seconds I was dead. I didn't even realize I was cursed. So usually it would be good to check this before attacking a boss, but usually it takes me too much time to read it. Until then either the boss are already dead or I am. But so far I've only died twice with this character. So considering that I'm already the first time at the end of Nightmare, I feel pretty good about that. So there's another boss, and I cannot read what ability it has. Multiple shots, extra strong. Well, okay. My damage output is, I think, pretty good at this stage still. So as you can see, I do 700 to 1100 damage. But you have to consider that I'm attacking 5 times very quickly, so I think it's like about 4 times per second, like at the moment my attack speed. So he deals quite a good amount of damage. Here's the next group of barbarians to rescue. So we got them. I think there's just one more group left, so let's continue a bit here in the center. Just covering this area. Yeah, so not really worth it dealing with all of those. Let's just continue. Okay, this area I never go there. Not sure if it's worth it or not. But if I need experience, I would think I'd just farm Eldritch. That should be fine. So, here Shrine. You will see mostly I don't have to use any heal potions at the moment. This is because of my weapon, Aldo's Ribbon, that I found beginning of Nightmare from Andari. It has 10% lifesteal per hit and it's actually quite a lot, so it makes it quite easy to regenerate your health. 10% of lifesteal per hit, you have to consider how much damage the character is doing. It's about yeah, if it's like 3,500 per second, I get 10% of that life as health. So then I have 300 something life per second if I hit all. Yeah. Usually, of course, some of the hits will miss. The only exception to this nice healing is fighting skeletons. For skeletons, you don't gain any life attacking them. I'm not sure which other monsters have the same behavior, but I realized that for skeletons you don't get any life attacking them. So that's why here in this area it's not as convenient as other positions. But mostly it works fine. So yeah, that was already the second quest. So this area is actually still pretty well doable here with my character. So we have a mana burn. Mana burn is also not a problem for him because this weapon also has 5% lifesteal steal. 5% mana stealing, and the attack costs only 2 mana, and yeah. If I get like 300 something life, then it's the half of that mana with one attack, and it takes 2 mana to cast it. So it's not an issue at all. Even, yeah, this costs 35 mana, but I easily regenerate this mana with a few hits. As you can see, it's already full. So that's not an issue. That's very convenient at the moment. No. Just have to see, of course, at some point this weapon will not really be good enough anymore. And I assume somewhere in hell I have to choose a different, better weapon. And then I will maybe not have any life steal and mana steal anymore. That's gonna be an issue. I have to see if I find some other good items that can give me these effects. Yeah, okay. So here's also some champions. They're really weak. Oh, this is, I think, the first time I got a full rejuve drop directly. So, I mean, usually how you have to create it is you use your Heraldic Cube, put 3 normal rejuves in, and then you get a full rejuve. And they are the best pots in the game. They just refill your life and mana completely. In contrast to the normal healing potions, which first of all, they heal only a certain amount or give only a certain amount of mana, and then it also takes a while for them to do it. And rejuve is immediate. Okay, then we have some nice boots. Let's see, maybe I can make some room for those. Let's see. Yeah, not really interesting. I don't know what heal stamina plus 50% means, actually. That's something I see the first time now. But I have found decent, really nice boots from farming Mephisto. They make me run faster, and the biggest thing in my eyes on them is that they add 15 to 25 damage. That doesn't sound like much, but actually it gets scaled by strength, it gets scaled by zeal, and it gets scaled by fanatism, my aura, which increases it by 390. So if you see my damages at the moment, 714 to 1100. And if I take off the boots, it shrinks down significantly. So it's like 100 something to 200 damage just from this item. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. And it's in addition to any weapon that you could find. So that's, I like those. Also they have 40% magic find, which is really nice when you farm some bosses. Okay, let's see, maybe I find the next waypoint and then I would say I end it there for this session. What's that? Damaged hero find trophy. This is also such a necromancer item. They are usually worth quite a lot of money. So we can check. This one is maybe not so good. It has only +1 to 1 skill. But if they have like +3 or even more skills that they give bonuses to, they become super valuable. Usually they always sell for the maximum, which is 30,000 gold. So I just have to find where to continue. Actually don't really remember. But I think next quest would be about rescuing Anya, and I have to find some. Oh, now I got surrounded. Seems to be not so big of an issue, but this can sometimes be a problem. Yeah, letting yourself get surrounded like this, you cannot get away anymore, and if they deal tons of damage, you can quickly die. So this was not so good. But for now it has worked out. Oh, an evil urn. Oh, okay, but there's already cursed. That's, yeah, okay, nice. He didn't curse me. You will see it's a debuff that he puts on top of you. And this is the way how to continue the crystalline passage. Okay, but he has an evil urn, so this should spawn some boss monster also, if I click it. Oh, no. In this case it gives some loot. I wasn't aware that this can also happen. I think like normally they spawn a boss monster. Okay, and we have to look for Anya. I actually can still get the reward from that. I will also take this. It should give me some runes, I think. Okay, here the opponents start to deal more damage, as I have the feeling. Oh, rejuve, nice. Oh, ooh, there's quite a lot of opponents there. So I'll try to not get surrounded. I hope my mercenary will not die. Just, oh. But let's see. I have done a mistake there, it seems. Let's try to get them separated a bit, that I don't have to fight all of them at once, then it will be better. Full rejuve is nice, I will take that. Cool. So this way was not a problem. Okay, so let's actually go back and clean the inventory a bit. So let's see what I got. Damage reduced by 3 is not interesting. 1 to dex, I don't care. Oh, 3% lifesteal. I mean, it's not really good enough for me now, but it requires only level 10. But at level 10, 3% lifesteal is not really good. Poison resist is not so interesting. Attack rating, 94. Yeah, it's fine. So if you don't need the rings, you can also convert those with the rudder cube. So let's get some space and then just put 3 rings. You get an amulet from that. It's not necessarily better than the stuff that you put before. 2 to defensive auras. I don't think there's any paladin build which really needs a defensive aura. So probably not gonna use this. So I can also use the amulets to craft a new ring. So all of these I don't need them. 7% magic find. Yeah, also not good. But maybe one day I will find a good one again. Okay, so then put some stuff into our chest. These ones, they are very good for boss fights, so I want to keep the rejuves, and yeah, runes, as long as I don't have them in huge amounts, I will keep them as well. So it's not useful, I think this is also not interesting. So just gonna sell this stuff. It's all not even valuable, but not a problem. Okay, good. So then let's continue until I find the waypoint, and there we would stop it then. Archers are also not so easy to deal with. They can deal quite a lot of damage, and you take a lot of attacks because all of them are attacking you. And yourself, you can only deal with 1 or 2. Okay, nice. There's the waypoint. Then next time we can continue from here. So I would say I will stop it here. Yeah, this was working out really well. I didn't expect Act 5 to be so easy at the beginning, actually. I thought it would be harder. But so far, wait, let's turn in the last quest so you can see what we get from that. I'm actually also curious. I don't really know. Okay, you get some runes. Oh, that's the same reward as in normal. Okay. In normal, it's actually pretty good because you get this odd rune, which you can hardly get anywhere else in normal. It's not dropping from the counters where you usually farm your rooms, but now, as you see, I have a big amount of Ral, Ord, and Tal runes. So, yeah, okay, I have nothing against it, but it's not really useful also. So, not gonna give me a big benefit. Good, but the other quest is nice, having the sockets, and actually this quest is also really good. When you rescue Anya, you get a bonus to your resistances, and I'm looking forward to that. But that's for next time then. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, see you next time then. Goodbye.